Merry meet, children of Herne. Well, over the last year we have seen many changes. But what I want to discuss, everyone was waiting for this dreaded day in the end of December. Was it the 22nd of December or 21st?
21st.
Eh?
21st.
21st.
December, yeah.
And they're all waiting for the alignment. The alignment is now taken place. It's now in function. The planets are now aligned in a straight line all the way to the center of our galaxy. It is done. So, those who are waiting for this, it's already happened. I hate to say this, but I am being annoyed at the moment, as you can see, by a dopey dog that's really getting on my nerves and driving me crazy. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. Now leave me alone. Good boy. Now, sorry about that. She loves to get in on the act sometimes. She'll probably get cranky now and close the kitchen door on me. Oh well. The alignment is the start. There's also waves of energy. You know when you throw a stone in a pond it sends out ripples? I want you to think of the same pond, but think of it with no banks which stop the ripples. This is what's happening in the center of our galaxy. And those ripples are hitting the Earth. Wave after wave after wave. The planet has several UFOs coming in. As far as I know, there's 2 friendly species that are coming in. Some of them are coming in fleets. They're waiting for the progression of man. Interesting. So, the progression of man, his intellect increases. His abilities increase to a phenomenal rate. Now, I'm not talking about us old folk at all. We're pretty well set in our ways, and there's nothing to be gained by changing our DNA or anything else, because we're in the latter part of this life. The young folk, the young people that are coming in, will become highly intelligent. They will have abilities you would not believe. I believe there is a school or a foundation that was set up for crystalline children, and these kids can do things you would not believe possible. So this is the new human, the new world. We have had many stories. They all want to give us injections of what do they call them now? Chips. They want to chip us like they do a dog or an animal. And the point is,
yeah, you have a chip on your finger.
It's on your finger.
And it's for computer access.
Okay. A Stark Raven once says you have a chip on your finger which allows you computer access. Also, they can take when you go in and buy your shopping, it can be done with that chip. Interesting point. This is the downward spiral, I guess. It is not necessary for this rubbish. A lot of people will rebel against it. But the point is, if this isn't done, you will not get computer access. And you will not be able to get shopping, groceries. Because at the moment they're doing things with the phones. You can pay your bills with the phone. So it will be done with this chip. This means the absence of money. Also, it means that a hell of a lot of forging and cloning will be involved on the criminal world. Now, whether you agree with this or don't agree, I don't agree with it. But you have nothing to lose. Well, you have everything to lose if you don't get it done. You have, so until we learn how to block off certain parts of that chip, which people like Adrian and a few others will be learning. It's important. We can be so high-tech with electronic devices. Come on, each one of you has the most advanced computer in the world. It's called a brain. It's completely multifunctional and can do about 1 million functions at one time. Use it. This high-tech revolution, as far as I'm concerned, is not necessary. It is rubbish. It's pulling you away from the spiritual essence to rely on the great God called science and their high priests called scientists. Don't be fooled by this. Don't be fooled by it. Even your own doctors. There are doctors pulling away from the medical system, and they're going into alternative. I was watching a program the other day of a doctor. He was in Italy, wasn't he, love? Yeah. And he's pulled away completely, and he's gone to an alternative system. Because they realize that man is being utilized. They're using this system not to heal, but to progress disease so they earn more and more money. You become so bloody reliant on your doctors. There's another one I heard on the television. If you have a headache for more than 3 weeks, see your doctor. You could have cancer.
No, that was if you have a cough for more than 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, a cough.
You must go to your doctor and it could be the early signs of lung cancer.
There you go. Yeah, I gather you got that. So if you have a cough for more than 3 weeks, go to your doctor. It could be early signs. So can you imagine it now? Here's a doctor's surgery. All those with coughs and colds that have this persistent cold that lingers on are going to cram up a surgery. He won't mind. He gets money for every patient that comes in.
I went to the doctor a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
Because I had a cough. And he told me I had asthma. And he gave me this medicine.
Nearly killed her.
And it made your heart go so fast.
It increases the heartbeat. Even I used it by mistake because I was very sick then. And I used it. And your heart nearly thumps out your chest. Could have nearly killed her. So, doctors are not the all in all. I speak from experience. When they let me out of hospital, a long time ago, that was a long time ago, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
I was literally dying. My organs were shutting down. Then I had a brainwave, and I don't know how I managed it, but I got to Dublin by train. And I saw a friend of mine, he's a Chinese doctor in alternative medicine. Within 2 weeks I was on my feet. Everything was beginning to function. Everything kick-started in 2 weeks. That to me proved, without a shadow of doubt. And do you realise, do you know that that hospital that I was in still doesn't know what was wrong with me? Now, these are the people you rely on for your health, to cure disease, and to prolong life. They're not prolonging life. Don't you believe it? If someone is about to expire, they'll send him out of the hospital so it isn't on their records.
Basically, you can kick the bucket outside the hospital and they won't give two shits because you weren't at the hospital anyway.
That's right. That's right. Now, this I've witnessed myself. And I've not only seen it with myself, I've seen it with other people. So don't become reliant with doctors, the all-in-all, because they're not the all-in-all at all. Those that have been involved in my, with me healing, that have been on the receiving end of Dark Raven One and myself on our healing program, no, it is nothing to do with medical doctors. It's a little bit more advanced than that. In India, you learn Ayurvedic medicine. Doctors were Ayurvedic doctors. They spend 15 years of study, as I have, on Ayurvedic medicine. Then they qualify. Doctors over here will spend 6, maybe 7 years. It's usually 6, I think, studying medicine. There's a hell of a difference. A hell of a difference. We tend to rely on synthesized drugs instead of relying on nature. In the Napoleonic Wars and the Civil War in America, people were getting legs removed without anaesthetic. Why? There was an anaesthetic available. The Native Americans knew it. The old lady in the little crofter house, she knew it and used it. That could put a person unconscious so an operation could be done within safety from nature. So all these men that suffered, some died as a result of these operations, was not necessary. It was not at all necessary. In China and in Tibet, if they use acupuncture, they can hit certain nerves and they can perform a complete operation. You'll feel nothing. And you can talk away to someone quite happily while he's operating. So, because of science, will accept only certain things that earn them money. They will not accept it. Sad. Very, very sad. I've seen these things in progress. So I know they work. I know what I've done as a Shambhala master. They work, 100%.
You're past the 14-minute mark.
And he's just told me I'm past 14 minutes, so I got to say bye-bye. Isn't that terrible? Okay, my friends, thank you for listening to me. And Don't take what I say as all in all. Research it yourself. Find out the truth yourself. Merry we have met. Merry we part. Merry we meet again. Namaste.